Hi guys, it's me Crystal with Love Peace Herbs Tea and Gardening, and I'm back. We just had a rainstorm this morning, but it started at 5. It's 8:39 a.m. right now, but it started at 5 this morning, and my husband had to come up here and pick up trees because our trees was tumbled over. These fruit trees was tumbled over. I had to put on my gardening shoes because it is like wet in this area. It just stopped maybe 30 minutes ago, so I'm out here trying to, oh gosh, it is August the 3rd, it is Monday, August the 4th, and let me show y'all something. Y'all remember those those watermelons that was supposed to be planted like right here? These are pumpkins, but I picked them up because they were dying, and I showed you in the video that the what I had my neighbor kind of destroyed by spraying the weed spray, and it was coming through the fence on my property. Yeah, so let me show you guys what these watermelon and cantaloupe look like. I did not know they were gonna do this. I had no clue that they were gonna do this. I had no absolute clue that they were going to do this. I have a watermelon, y'all. I had no absolute clue that they were going to do this. None whatsoever. Here is look at that spider. I don't know if you guys see it, but here's a baby watermelon it's not going to do anything. Yeah, it wasn't going to do anything. There's another little baby watermelon. There's another one right there. This thing is going to be loaded, y'all. Loaded. And I know I'm messing up. I didn't think they was really gonna do anything, and I was just trying something. As I told you, trial and error Tuesdays or Thursdays. That's what I did it. I don't remember exactly what day, but it was a Tuesday or Thursday. But as you can see, that's a cantaloupe leaf. That's a watermelon leaf. So I know I messed up. I do. I finally got my first okra right there. So probably this evening I'll come and it may be big enough for me to come and pick it. Oh no, I got quite a few okras here. Alright, I never saw the flowers, but okay. Well, I'm not tripping. Same thing there. Okay. And then again, guys, I have this here. These are cantaloupe and Crenshaw melon and honey something melon. So I don't know if you can see that. There's one right there that's growing. Yeah, and this is all attached to my shade cloth, which I have to get. I'm gonna have to take this down because all of a sudden my eggplants are getting so tall, and I finally got an eggplant. Yes. Which is crazy. So I have to, and I finally got some asparagus beans. I planted asparagus beans. Yeah, so I'm really shocked. I had planted these lemon drop basil. They were not doing too well, but now they're doing good. I don't know what's going on with this bed here. These are onion tops that I cut off the onion, and I just stuck it in the dirt. They finally decided to come up. But this is Swiss chard. I planted this Swiss chard the beginning of July, and it hadn't done anything. Like this amaranth didn't do anything. This amaranth is, I grew, okay, let me show you this amaranth, which is falling off. I saw it was coming down, but I gotta get that amaranth in the corner. That's amaranth right there. You see how big it is? It just flopped over. It's not enough room for it. What in the world? We're gonna have to call out the family. Get some fume chicken for him and everything. Yeah. I leave my geckos alone. I let them stay. We're gonna have to call out the family and stuff. But anyway, that's the same amaranth planted at the same time, and it's something with this bed. So I gotta figure out what's going on with this bed. This is new soil, and yeah, I just have to figure it out. Yeah, we gotta figure it out. This is garlic in here that I planted at the beginning of July. No, midways of July. Yeah, and all of this, it's supposed to be, as you can see, Swiss chard growing here. Those are lemon drop basils. That's supposed to be, that little leaf there is supposed to be something with this bed as well. And because this bed had all my runners in there, like the cushaw, cucumbers, all of that was in here, and it was thriving good. But when he sprayed that stuff, it's like these two beds were struggling. So yeah, I have some starts in the house that I'm gonna put here, but this bed is doing okay. Not as good, but I mean, it's doing better than the last bed, because you can see I have greens here. I have mustards, turnips, and collards. So yes, I have those there. Then I also have my cushaw squash, and I forgot what is this? I forgot what this is. This is honey boat delecta squash. So I was trying that one out because I've never gotten that to grow, so it's actually growing. And I have little sprigs of greens throughout this bed here. But as you can see here, I got some asparagus beans, y'all. I really do. I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. For me going as long as I did without a garden, I'm so excited. My dog, he keeps eating my beans on the other side that try to grow, because he keep trying to devour stuff, and I need him to sit down somewhere. He just destroyed my pots. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. He just destroyed my pots over there. My coffee plant that was right there, and tried to destroy my hibiscus plant, which I'm gonna have to move them again. He normally mess with stuff that's black, so for him to mess with all this stuff, I'm like, what are you doing? And y'all see, this is where I took up the what is that tree called? Orlander. Some is starting to grow back right there, but I took this up and it left a pool. But I'm gonna have to fix that with some beans. Or I was going to get down. It's a spider web, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. I was going to turn the ground over right here and plant corn all along here, and then put put like what do you call it, a T-post here, and put, not really one here, but I was gonna take just put one T-post here and put like maybe what do you call it, a piece of cow panel up against here, so it'll hold it up, so if the corn weighs heavy, it can hold it up or whatever. But then I was gonna put another T-post. I thought about this bed may be too small, so I could put another T-post here, one right here, and then maybe one right here, and then put like the cow panel across there, so when I'm ready to harvest it, I can just remove the cow panel, and that way it'll hold the corn up and let it do what it's gonna do. Yeah, but that will be after the fact that it gets tall enough. But yes, this bed is just sitting here waiting for me to use it. I need to mend the soil and everything, but I've already planted some of my greens here. I did. They're doing very well. I have some in the house. My spearmint is doing well. It's starting to go to seed right there. I may need to take some of those seeds off and then throw them back off in the pot, so it'll keep reseeding itself. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it later, but not right now. But yep, this is what I did from because they're in grow bags and they're trying to climb, and some of them are not even supposed to climb, but they're climbing. But yeah, because these were the bush beans, Kentucky Wonder bush beans, but they still climb. And those are the Kentucky Wonder pole beans, so they're climbing. And these are my asparagus beans. I am so shocked. I've been fighting the aphids to make sure that they do not get on here whatsoever. Yeah. Not touching the beans because it just rained. As much as I want to touch them and pull them up, I'm not. And my baby, she doing good here. I'm gonna take this off here. She's doing real good. I just throw it back in there. Yep, she doing good. I have chopped on her, and I said, let me let her make it. Child, we're gonna have enough. It smells so good. We're going to have enough. So yes, I'm getting ready to take this off of here because none of this is going to be able to make it under here. But I am going to leave that one up down there. So yeah, let me go get the drill and let's get started. But I'm gonna have to move my Gouda Cola from there because it has taken a beating. It really has. It has taken a whole beating, and I need it to not be beaten up. That's the problem. This is a whole mess here. This is a whole mess. I'm glad I put my fertilizers up because, yeah. And I just bought these pads from Dollar Tree and they're rained on. I just bought this thermometer from Dollar Tree. It's rained on. I just bought this saw from the Dollar Tree and it's rusted on now. Yeah. Okay, these were closed. These are fertilizers. So I just have to go through this stuff and throw it away. So I'm gonna get a garbage bag as well and dump this water out. I'm probably gonna take the water. I don't even know, because right here my water bucket is not collecting water like it should. Oh, it's doing pretty good now, y'all. It's got some water, honey. Yeah, so I am going to put these, which is my St. John's wort, in a pot, and that in a pot because this grow basket is not working for it. My husband tried to propagate a mimosa tree, but I just went ahead and bought the seeds because I knew it wasn't going to. It had been so hot that when he got it and then brought it home, the leaves started dying. So yeah. Oh, and I got to put my stinky sock plant, valerian root in a pot. That was a house plant that was struggling, and I brought it out here and it struggled even more. I gotta put some more beans out right there. It's collecting water. This branch is falling. My husband picked up a bunch of other branches. Thank God he moved because that one fell from her. Yeah. But my pumpkin are doing fine. Everything else is doing great. Besides my phantom hydrangea. It has died back. I cut it back. See if it could grow back. I'm just gonna do away with it. It's not now, baby. She's showing out, and so is she back here. But yep, I have frogs everywhere, y'all, so I'm kind of watching my step. Yep, she doing good too. Yep, my first lady hibiscus, she doing absolutely wonderful, and Queen Elizabeth. But my dinner plate hibiscus, my summerific hibiscus back there is struggling. I hope this rain gave her what she need. And then I bought an Eden rose bush and I planted her on the arch. The arch held up good. But she's starting to grow. I guess I didn't prune her right. I didn't cut most of them back to the 5 leaves, but it's growing. It's starting to grow. That's a plus. But yeah, let me go get this drill, get this gecko a funeral, and get this started, because I have been talking and I can keep on talking. So I'll see y'all when I pick this camera back up, or when I turn it back on, because I ain't gonna pick it up. I'm gonna turn it back on. Y'all, I'm sorry. I started unscrewing and forgot to cut the camera back on. I'm sorry. Now I got that done. I know y'all probably saying, why are you doing that? It's Texas. Why are you taking that down? I'm taking it down because right now it's getting too tall for the shade cloth covering that I built. So, and plus this area is pretty much full. I'm not gonna put anything over here right now. So, I'm letting that grow. That's gonna grow. I really need to harvest some stuff. And as soon as I took the cover off, the bees start coming. So it's like they're not seeing the stuff with the cover on it or whatever. Which I need the bees to see it all. Which is crazy because I just found out my house has a beehive in the wall. So we're gonna I won't be keeping the bees. My brother-in-law is a beekeeper. He is going to when it cool, but now that it's cool, he can go up into the attic and try to, they're in the attic. I noticed that they were flying around, but I noticed they were flying around a while ago, but yeah, with it being so long and that I noticed it, it should be a full hive with babies and all of that. So he's gonna take it out, and he's telling me to get a bee box. I don't know anything about keeping bees, but I have to, you know, where I am, I think I have to get permission from my neighbors to even, my neighbor to even have a beehive near the premises, because I don't know if he's allergic to them or not. I don't know anything like that. So I have to do all of that by law in my city. So I'm just trying to figure out what it is that I'm gonna do or whatever. I really need to harvest some of these peppers. I want them to stay a little bit so they can get this rainwater in their system. You know what I'm saying? I hate when I said that, you know what I'm saying? I can't stand people say, you know what I'm saying? But I am really shocked at what I got here. I'm really surprised, but I had to move that because the watermelons was attaching themselves, cantaloupes and all the other melons were attaching themselves to the shade cloth because this was too much. I mean, it's lush and beautiful to me. It may not be to you because somebody left a comment and said, what garden? Cool. But for me, I'm not growing for you. I'm growing to show you what I'm growing. I'm showing you what I'm growing. But I'm growing for me and my family. And if it's not a lot for you, if it doesn't look like a lot for you, then okay, I'm sorry. But this is for me and my family. It is. I started late. Because we moved, we moved here. We finished moving here in April. And then I'm unpacking and getting my house together. I got to make sure where I live is comfortable. And in the process of doing all of that, I started this here. I started building this. My husband helped me with the first one. And I told him I got the rest. I did. I told him I got the rest. And with that being said, I think I'm doing a wonderful job. I think it's beautifully done. It's better than what it looked like at the other house. It's not as much as it looked like at our other location, but I'm happy with what I have here. It will expand eventually. I'm really thinking about putting a raised bed over here up against this lattice, and it is what it is. I'm trying to make it happen. I'm trying to make it do what it's going to really do. I'm not complaining. I love each and every y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize the air conditioner was going. If you can't hear me, I'm so sorry. But I am going to make this do what it's going to do. I plan on planting all my trees into the ground. I plan on having a miniature food forest, if that makes sense. So yes. But I'm gonna show, I was just coming out to show you guys the effects of the storm and what it's looking like. I'm gonna pick up this camera later on. My husband just got back from the store from grocery shopping. I hate going grocery shopping, so he goes for me. So he just got back from grocery shopping before he goes into work. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video, and I love each and every one of you. And remember, if there's someone you're upset with, forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you. And life is too short. Be blessed, be safe, be prosperous. And if you want to know how to start a garden, get you a bucket, some dirt, drop you a few seeds, water it, and sit back and watch it grow. And the best advice you can get is trial and error. Forgot to say that part. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.